Trapland, trapland, ayy, trapland, trapland, ayy, trapland, trapland, ayy, trapland, trapland. Streets like quicksand. If you wanna do, you gotta take a risk then. Got the guns like Afghanistan. Young nigga, I'm from Trapland.
What's going on? It's your host, Big Trap. You already know that. Right now, we're live on Trapland TV. As always, everything is sponsored by Trapland. I have my book, 12 Disciplines for Success, how to get from where you are to where you want to be. I got my clothing, you know, Trapland, always wearing that. We got another sponsor, my official sponsor, Fusion Speakers, the best Bluetooth speaker on the market, the loudest Bluetooth speaker on the market. Make sure you use the promo code Trapland when y'all go to the website, fusionspeaker.com. Use the promo code Trapland to make your purchase. We're also sponsored by, we got Lit Magazine right here, the best magazine. That shit everywhere, that shit up north, that shit in all the jails. Make sure y'all tap in with Lit Magazine, you know what I'm saying? Based up in Long Island, shout out Little Long Island, best magazine to rock with. We have a guest sponsor today. We got Long Money Island right here. We're gonna get into that. These hats is fire. You know what I'm saying? Major hats right here. Make sure y'all go get that right there. We're gonna have a couple of links for y'all for that later and all and stuff. But with no further ado, we got a very special guest. When I was preparing for this interview, you know I'm tapping in with a couple people. I ain't heard nothing bad about this man's name. They say he's well respected on Long Island. He's the original Long Money Island. So when y'all hearing that Long Money Island ringing off, when y'all wherever y'all at in the spots, in the clubs, if y'all outside anywhere, just know this is this man right here. This is a major. He don't talk to a lot of people. So for me to get this is groundbreaking, you heard? So make sure y'all just, you know what I mean? This is a special one. Make sure y'all tap your Giff it up.
It's popping.
It's the word, my boy.
No.
Oh,
Long
man.
money.
He says long money?
Long money, we in the building, man.
How you doing today?
I'm macking, bro, as usual.
Okay,
You
fresh off the plane. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, pulled up, said, I gotta get next to my boy, Trap, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate it, man.
I'm watching what you doing, you know what I'm saying? I see how you got this shit going, and I appreciate niggas who add to the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, you got people who rap, you got people who do videos, you got people, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wanna rap. Like, sometimes you gotta be somebody that does other things for the culture that helps out the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, like, I salute you for that, like, you know what I'm saying? And getting your shit together and all that. And I appreciate you for having me and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate that, brother. For real. Thank you for giving me them flowers. I appreciate that shit. That's the shit that keep me going and make me want to just keep pushing this forward and keep, you know what I'm saying, pushing all the levels and the boundaries and trying to really up this shit. And like I said, it's niggas like you that come up here that really give me motivation. Like, I bet, yeah, if he come in and fuck with me, I know I'm doing something right. Like,
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like you said, you don't really talk to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're really selective with, you know what I'm saying, the brand, with who you are. So I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, trusting me to sit up here and chop it up with you. Let's get into it though. For the people who don't know you, where are you from?
I'm from Wyandanch, New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Wyandanch, New York. I'm from South 29th Street in Wyandanch. I grew up there my whole life. You know, then I, you know, started, you know, getting on my pedal bike and riding around, and then I found other places that I found home, like.
So, Wyandanch, you know what I'm saying? It's a big it's a big stigma over Wyandanch. Like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the people who don't know about Wyandanch, give us like a little bit of your background. Let me know how was you growing up or whatnot. Like, you know what I'm saying? How was it growing up in Wyandanch?
Growing up in Wyandanch was like growing up and like, I guess like I want to say like it was rough. It was definitely rough, and you just gotta find your spot out there. You gotta find, like, you just gotta be solid. You know what I'm saying? They gonna respect you if you're a solid person. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say about Wyandanch. I know a lot of people, it's a lot of smut, it's a lot of like, I won't say smut, but like, you know, it's a lot of like different views on Wyandanch, but Wyandanch is a place where if if you keeping it official, if you a real one, then they gonna accept you. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you from, no matter how you pull up, you know what I'm saying? If you a real one, they gonna treat you like one of their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say, you know what I'm saying? I know when I grew up, I used to always say about wine, niggas said that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the field, like, wild there's like,
Yes,
it's
it
real
is.
tough going on. Like, you gotta really let your nuts drag, like, out
Yeah.
there. So, for you to be from the dance and, you know what I'm saying, you got a name that, you know what I'm saying, that say a lot about you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, yeah. Nah. You gotta definitely. You just gotta be an official person, like as far as like how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you carry yourself the right way, then you're gonna be, you're gonna be accepted. Like they'll treat you like one of your own, like one of their own. Like you know what I'm saying? So I learned so much from that neighborhood. Like I learned so much from that neighborhood. I learned how to make money from that neighborhood. I learned how to um, be a man that stand on my own too from that neighborhood. Um, I learned like boundaries and a lot of good things I learned from that neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I know people be saying like people be wilding out there and all of that, but it's just like it's just more or less of like I said, like if you a genuine person, you got nothing to worry about when you pull up out there.
and that's kind of what I was gonna ask you. How were you able to? I want to say thrive because from what I told, like you know what I'm saying. Once again, you have a real good name. You make it bread out there. How was you able to? Some people will give into that environment and become like a Vic. You know what I'm saying, or be a sheep. Like how was you able to? You know what I mean? Come up out there and be one of the wolves. Like
I mean, like basically, you just gotta, like I said, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm a genuine person, and like no matter if, you could get. I like to say like you can get like the same information that you could get from a bum on the street, you could get from a drug lord. Like you could get real good information from everybody. Like that's why you gotta treat the owner of the company the same way you treat the janitor.
facts.
You see, you finished my shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, as long as you just like, if you official, like they gonna see it. If you not official, they gonna see it. They gonna smell it. It's like blood in the
I'm
water.
about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and it comes from a lot of watching a lot of people, they success, they downfalls. It's just being a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? And just playing the back. You know what I'm saying? I like to consider myself like the Porsche engine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I play the back, but you know what I'm saying? I like to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
I already know
But,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
So it's a legendary street out there in Wine. What's it? Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you get into that right there?
Harley Davidson is like, it used to be called D Block. So,
They used to compare that to like the 100 block out here. When I was told, they used to go like D block, 100 block. It used to be a real similar comparison and shit.
Yeah. If you want to get into it now or later, but I'll talk about that right now. But like how I came to, because I came to 100 block. The way I came to 100 block was crazy. But
you came to 100 block?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not.
Now we get into it now. We gonna move around.
That's my other family, right?
How you came to 100 block? Cause I know niggas be staying on their sides and shit. Be like, you know what I'm talking about, like.
Yeah. How I came to 100 block was with like with Frenchie. Frenchie was free Frenchie too. He locked up right now. We did a song, me, him, my brother Controversy. We did a song with Frenchie. It was called We Run the Streets. And he was moving around a lot, so he brought us to 100 block. And I was already on my like Long Island shit, hard body. So like I was already trying to figure out how I could get the island all on one accord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to go to other hoods to plant that seed and be like, alright, we gonna get on one accord. We gonna make this shit flow as one. So I already had that idea. So like, Frenchie was like, we gonna shoot a scene. I think on 100 Block. I think we went to go shoot a scene on 100 Block, and I came through 100 Block. Niggas was taking me through the buildings and shit like that. It was a lot going on. And I'm like, damn, this shit like home. Like, this shit like back home. So it was like, I fell in love with that. I fell in love with that when I came through 100 Block. I'm like, damn, this shit. You know, you want to find the other hoods in Long Island. You know what I'm saying? You want to find them other hoods that could relate to the culture. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, alright, boom. I go out there, I see it's the same type of culture going on, the same type of thing. Niggas out here getting money, niggas out here getting fly. That's what I could relate to. And when I went out there, we did the video shoot with Frenchie. We did a scene out there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met Capo. That's the first day I met Capo. And then me and him just been locked in. And it's like, Capo was like the nigga from 100 Block that I was in Wyandanch on Harley Davidson. So it was like, once I met him, we clicked up, and then it was just like, he was already on that type of time too. So it was like, this is good business. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is good business. It's all Long Island. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas from Suffolk coming to Nassau. Cause like I said, a Wyandanch nigga, he gonna adapt anywhere. It don't matter where he go in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna understand and know, like, oh, this is a Wyandanch nigga. Like, or if you don't know about Wyandanch, you gonna know by the time that Wyandanch nigga leave from where he
pull
at.
up and leave type shit.
Yeah, so that's how it was. So then we got locked in, and then it was like, we just locked in from there. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Now me and him, like I said, like we was talking earlier, like, we got like a whole mixtape in the cut. I mean, we call that shit H2H, like Harley to the 100.
So
you know what I'm saying?
let's back up now. When we got that right there. So Harley, give me a little bit of information. Like, what was Harley like? How did that shit get lit? Cause that's like a big block out there. And shit.
Yeah. So Harley got lit because, once again, the same way like the Long Island shit to the Long Money shit. It was like I said, I got a love-hate relationship. I was telling you that off camera. I got a love-hate relationship with rap. But if I'm going to be rapping, like, we from Davidson. You know what I'm saying? That's the block, Davidson. So, like, niggas was calling that shit D-Block. So I'm like, yo, if I get in the game, like, we can't be calling this shit D-Block. Like, that's Jadakiss.
You got D-Block.
Yeah, that's Jadakiss and them niggas. So it was like, I had to get crafty and switch the name up and shit. So that's how the Harley Davidson shit came about. Now, if you ever
why you said Harley Davidson? What made you say Harley though?
It just felt like it. It just felt like right? It. Yeah, I seen Davidson on the end, and it just felt like it.
Gotcha.
Which is also the motivation of like these vests and shit, cause it's like some motorcycle gang shit, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that was like, so we used to all wear like black and orange. We used to go to like Harley Davidson, go cop all the t-shirts and shit like that. We was putting them on Fiends. Everybody had a Harley.
Yeah, I heard that was a tough block. I heard anybody couldn't just pull up. Could anybody just pull up on that block?
Nah, you couldn't just pull up. You couldn't just pull. You had to know somebody. You had to be locked in to pull up there. You know what I'm saying? You had to be locked in to pull up there. You couldn't just pull up there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that's what niggas saying. They said that block niggas was jugging on that block like that. That block was a little crazy and shit.
Yeah, that block was crazy. That block was. You know what I'm saying? It was a staple. You know what I'm saying? So like, but like, everything, like, I was like more crafty with like the names and stuff like that, like, but all the pain and everything, that's credit to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All my niggas, everybody, that shit, all the pain and shit. Like, we went through pain as brothers, so like, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, wins and losses.
yeah. I just want to make that clear. Like, I'm not here on no shit like, oh, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. Like me and my brothers, we went through so much pain on that block. So like it's me and my brothers. So like, if you was to hear a nigga say like they from Harley or the Long Money shit, anything like that, it's all pain behind that shit. Like it's just not just all, you know what I mean, the glorious shit. It's all pain behind that shit. So like, you know, everybody feels, you know, the same way. Like everybody feel the same way. But that was an era though. That was an era. It was a beautiful era.
It was a beautiful era.
But you had to, but it was all pain with that era. It was all pain with that era. It was pain, but everybody seen the glory, but it was a lot of pain with that era.
Yeah, but that's how it is a lot of times. Even like niggas see shit like this, like they see this shit, but they didn't see the whole setup I had to do. You know what I'm saying, to put this together. They don't see all the pro. They don't see all the shit behind the scenes. They only see the product of the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying. So, nah, I get it. Where did Long Money Island come from? That's a big question because when I'm in Nassau, like when I'm in the spots in the clubs, I'm in a lot of places. I always hear a lot of people screaming, "Yo, Long Money Island, Long Money Island!" Like, and me, I'm just thinking like that's just a thing or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what niggas just calling the island. Like, so when I'm tapping it with niggas, letting them know I'm about to interview you, they like, nah, that's the nigga who started this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fuck? I'm hearing that shit all through the towns, whatnot, but I'm never knowing where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So can you give me the origin? Like, how did Long Money Island start? Where did that come from? Like, break that down for me.
So, it was the same shit like I was explaining with the Harley Davidson thing. Like, you know, if we gonna be in the game, you know, when I was on some hard body rap shit, like, if we gonna be in the game, like, everything gotta, like, I'm the type of person where everything gotta line up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the Long Money Island thing was like, okay, if we gonna be in the game, like, we gotta represent the island the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about that. You know what I mean? First. It's all about representing the island the right way first. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they'll say like, oh, you know, we not part of New York. I know you heard that before.
Yeah,
like, we not part of New York. And it's like, we don't gotta be a part of New York. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta be a part of New York. Like, however y'all wanna, this is Long Money Island. It was never not cool to have long money. So, if we being penalized for the money being out here, so fucking be it. You know what I'm saying?
So where was Long Money Island originated on? I'm assuming it's originated on Harley Davidson on that block. Just so we can have it clear, so people understand. This shit about to reach. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand because I didn't understand. So it originated on Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
You was out there. You was like, yo, fuck, that's what I'm saying. Give me the story. Like, how did the name even start? Like, give me the whole story.
So, I could give the credit to the name to my man, my business partner, my man Strike, right? He's another Harley Davidson, you know what I'm saying, staple. So, that's my son, Straight Drop was the first time that we was doing like a record company that was Straight Drop. So that was me and Strike, Mikey B, Trulo, well, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of AKAs. So we got this thing from Straight Drop where we call ourselves Oops and Clumsy. We the Straight Drop boys. So like we might just be smoking, you know what I'm saying? Just vibing, you know what I mean, driving. We might be going somewhere, going shopping, something like that, and we just like subconsciously come up with different things. So he came to me like with the Long Money Island thing, and then when he came to me with that, it was like I was already branding everything. You know what I'm saying? I was branding Harley Davidson. I was branding the Straight Drop situation. I was branding everything. So when he came to me and he said that, I was like, that's it. That's what we gonna do. we gonna brand this, and then I came up with the logo, like the joint you got on. Like that's the first logo I ever created. That LM on your shit. That's
the original shit.
That's the first logo I ever created right there. That LM. So, I mean, you know, it looked like the Louis Vuitton shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's my inspiration. So, like I say, all right. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna make that. So that LM right there is the first logo I ever created to, like, you know what I'm saying, to push that. And I just, my whole thing was to get everybody together, you know what I'm saying, get everybody together on this one thing, because Long Island is a tough crowd.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's a tough crowd in Long Island. So, like, if niggas start fucking with your shit, you got something.
That's fact.
If niggas start fucking with your shit, you got something. If you start hearing it other places, but also what comes with that is being behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you trying to always be the front runner or some shit, like, that's just how Long Island is. It's like, know what I mean? Like, we are like we don't dick ride in Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing we don't do. And I appreciate Long Island for that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's like, not dick riding ain't never good. I'm not saying sometime on that, but I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, if you got something, like I said, like, it's a tough crowd. So if you got something and niggas fuck with it, then you know you got something. Because, like, niggas don't accept nothing around here. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't really know how much of a hard crowd it is out here. Like, they don't really know.
So when did you realize that, like, all right, we got some of this Long Money shit? Like, when did you realize that?
When I first heard it, I don't need nobody else. I know. When I hear something, I know. I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody to sanction nothing.
Gotcha.
I know when I hear something and I know it, that's what it is. It is what it is.
So how do you think it became such a movement? Because that shit kind of spread, like I said, beyond you. You know what I'm saying? How did it become such a movement?
It came such a movement because it's just some fire shit. It's fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't deny fire. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that shit. So it's like, I know I don't want to say nothing right now because I know we talked about it earlier, but you know the other name we was calling it, that everybody be calling, you know what I'm saying, Long Island.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, my thing is like,
oh, you talking about Strong Island?
Yes. So I'm saying, like, you know, it's just like we got our own. The thing is, this is the thing. This is the problem, right? You gotta have everybody in the boroughs. They got their own thing, and they stick together and they stick with it, right? So that's the only thing that stops us from, like, flourishing and being who we need to be. We don't stick with each other and take things to the next level.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that stops us. So, like, I'll even take it back to, like, Casanova. Remember when Casanova had that those freestyles, and it was like everybody was repping where they was from. Mm-hmm. I forgot. I had one of them too.
What the fuck? You did the you could talk about it.
So Brooklyn Challenge.
So Brooklyn Challenge.
You did one of them shit. I remember she did.
So look, right? So check this out, right? The So Brooklyn Challenge, right? Niggas ain't rep where they was from until a Brooklyn nigga said, "Where you from?" Right? Man. So when it was my turn to do it, my shit just was like flawless because it was like, this what I do already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need nobody from nowhere else to tell me, like, this is where I'm from, this is what I rep. No matter where I go in America, this is what I rep, this is where I'm from.
So now, with the Strong Island shit, you know, me and you was talking. You was like, we need to just basically get rid of the Strong Island shit and move to Long Money. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you say that? What's your opinion on the Strong Island movement?
I feel like the Strong Island movement is outdated.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's outdated. I feel like Long Money sounds better. I feel like we get criticized because they say it's money out here.
Yeah. When niggas be saying Strong Island, niggas will laugh like, yeah, it's Strong Island. Like, niggas are like kind of laugh. I peep that shit. Like, certain niggas will laugh. Like,
But I'm okay.
And I'm like,
let's do some history, right?
mm-hmm.
Strong Island, right? Because it was dudes like Keith Murray and LOD that was running around, and they was really on some strong shit. Like, they was running around, like, you know what I'm saying, in the industry. Like, they was running around for real. So, like, I get the Strong Island thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I respect all the history. So, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't respect the history, but I'm just here to say that it's a new era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a new era.
I feel like you also just saying like it don't got a ring to it. Like the Strong Island don't
Nah,
really
it
got a
don't.
ring
Look,
to
it's
it.
a new era. Look,
Boss.
it's a new era. It's that Long Money shit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
so what do you say to like the old heads that, because you know there's gonna be certain old heads that came before you, like, yo, like what you talking about? Like, we paved the way for y'all niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you say to those people? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I say to those people that just say it. Just say the name. Just say that and say that. And you pick which, because I don't even think Strong Island was promoted right. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think niggas was really like behind that, like, yo, we Strong Island. Yo, we Strong Island. Because if we was, then niggas who came up under the old heads would still be on some shit, like, and we wouldn't have had to find nothing else to make it sound right.
Wow.
We would have been just like, yo, nah, it's this. You got like what they call the Bronx, the Boogie Down Bronx. Like, niggas will still say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's out there. That's around that Strong Island shit too.
Southside, we outside. Like,
Southside, we outside. All of that, like the
shit's
Queen
still
shit.
lit. Like,
All of that shit is lit. But that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, who's gonna break the barrier to say, like, no, it's cool niggas out here too. It's niggas who put that shit on out here too. It's niggas who get money out here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna break? Because, you know, my town is known for, like, they say we some dirty niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty wine dance niggas.
They say we some dirty wine dance niggas. So whenever that's another one of my tags too, a DWN, because like, I'm a DWN nigga, but like, you can't tell I'm a DWN nigga, but only when I got some shit on, I'm a DWN nigga, because that's what they say behind my back.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I'm a DWN. I'm a
that
DWN.
dog
Look at me,
shit.
I'm a DWN. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but I'm from Long Money at the same time.
And then even like a couple of my niggas, when they be going up, or when they was at Rikers and shit, they would say like Long Money was behind the, like, you know, not behind the, it's behind the walls too, but they say in Rikers, nigga, I'm hearing niggas talk about Long Money and Rikers. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is going everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. That should be like everywhere. Like, literally started with you and your mans on the block. Now that shit is here. It's fucking in the jails, it's behind the walls. That shit is everywhere. Like, you be hearing them, like, do you hear about that shit? Like,
I've been everywhere that you saying that is at. So like,
oh, you been in the spots?
I've been everywhere you say it's at. So it was planted. I was there. I've been there. I've been on the streets. I've been everywhere. So like, I'm just like, wherever I go, that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. My son was in Rikers. You ain't been in Rikers.
Yeah, I've been in Rikers.
Okay, so that shit was ringing. It was in there or nah? Like the Long Money shit.
I mean, when I came through there, it wasn't. When I came through Rikers, it wasn't. But like, you know, I put niggas on. I put niggas on the game when I went through Rikers. I put niggas on the game when I was in you know, up top and those type of situations, I put niggas on about that. Like, the word got to get out there. Like, no time is a bad time for promotion for long money.
And that's what's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Where I be hearing like my niggas that be up and shit, like they be talking about that shit locked up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this shit literally everywhere.
No, I love that shit. I mean, I you know, free everybody that's there. I don't want them there, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather not have that type of promotion, but like, you know what I mean? Free them niggas though.
Yeah, and
Free
we not
everybody.
even just promoting. I'm just saying like, because I'm also saying it's in the towns, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm just,
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
saying
yeah.
like this shit is
No, I know
spreading
what you're saying, bro.
rapidly.
I know
like,
you.
know
I
what
know
mean?
you ain't on no bullshit like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I know you ain't on no
just
bullshit
spreading
like
rapidly.
that.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but yeah, anywhere I go, I'm that person. Like, the reason I went to Rikers Island is because my address was in Queens, so I was paroled in Queens, so that's what landed me in Rikers Island. But like, you know, so when I went through there, I met a couple niggas. I met a lot of niggas. Niggas was like, yo, just say you from Queens. Nah, I'm not.
Wait, niggas just say you from
Yeah, like say you from Queens, like you from Queens, like you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, shout out to them niggas too. But like, you know, I'm a Long Island nigga. I'm from Long Money. So like, you know, when I present myself, where you from, nigga? I'm from. I say I'm from Long Money, and when I say I'm from Long Money, nobody. Whenever I say I'm from Long Money, nobody has to ask like they know it's Long Island.
Yeah.
Even if they never heard that saying before, when I say I'm from Long Money, niggas just be like, oh, alright.
Because I know they be keeping like the Long Island niggas with the, you know what I mean? Like everybody be with their own shit. Like,
I mean, now in Rikers.
In Rikers?
Now in Rikers, you with everybody. You with everybody in Rikers.
okay.
Yeah,
I know up
everybody.
north though, they be having Long Island niggas be moving with Long Island niggas. You know
No,
what I'm
you
saying?
could move with who you want to move with, but like they gonna put you with everybody. You gonna be with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
Wasn't it some LIG shit or some shit like that in Rikers?
nah, yeah, up north, it was they had LIGs. You know what I'm saying? I came through there. I was like, yo, I'm on this Long Money time, and then next thing you know, it was just like it just was wildfire after that, because it was like all I want to do is give everybody the like. I want everybody to know that like it's lit, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta find out, like, it's so much shit that we ain't tap in with in Long Island, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not to put you on the spot, but like, it's probably like summertime coming. You might want to go through Nautical Mile and do some shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much shit out here, like, and it's like, we always, you know what I'm saying? We always leave to go somewhere else, but it's like, we gotta get to know our backyard a little bit better. Like, we gotta take more pride of what's going on out here. We gotta put the money back in and we gotta put the long money back into the long money pockets.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta expand that dollar. You know what I'm saying?
And I like that because you saying like the
I'm gonna have a
money
long
is
money
for
coin. I'm
everybody.
gonna have a long money coin in a minute.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
that's
I mean?
hard though, because even just talking to you, like, your loan money is for everybody. Like, that shit is everything. It's not just us. We started this shit. We might have started shit, but it's not just us. That shit is everybody. He's like, yo, she loan money, he loan money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if you from Long Island, you from Long Money. You know what I'm saying? You from Long Money. Like, it ain't like, you know, the thing is that for the people who started it, or whatever you want to say, like, I don't even want to say that. You got to be careful out here, because niggas is crazy out here. Like, niggas will be like, yo, this nigga acting like, you know what I'm saying?
he act like it's his shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, for the people from around my way who, and you know what? I want to say something else, because when he first came to me with the name and shit like that, my man Strike, when he first said that to me, right, I immediately started on my business shit. Like, all right, let me look and see who else. It was a kid from out east. His name is Ruggs. He got he had a body. He caught a body or something. from what I know from everybody out east. But this nigga had he had a mixtape called Long Money Allen, right? He had a mixtape called Long Money Allen before he caught the bid. I don't know, bro, though, personally. I don't know him. I don't know who he is and nothing like that. But, you know what I'm saying? I did do my research and I seen he had a mixtape called Long Money Allen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I fuck with a lot of people in Mastic, aka Maroc. You know what I'm saying? You know they talk backwards out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
that's crazy. Them niggas be talking. That should be throwing me off. With the quorum niggas, they all talk backwards. Like I be like, yo, what is this shit?
Yeah, but that's long money though. You know what I'm saying? That's our culture. So it's part of the culture that's what they do in their hood. That's the culture. What y'all do in y'all hood. That's the culture. Everybody need to know the culture, so we could all be on the same accord and we could all, you know what I'm saying? We could all know what's going on. Like in LA, what's going on in the 60s is going on in the 60s. What's going on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the Pyrus is going on with the Pyrus. Like, not to say to mimic that or anything, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so how did Long Money Island evolve? You know what I'm saying? It's a collective, like, different names, and then, you know what I'm saying, y'all got, like, a whole different team. How did this shit end up evolving to where it's at now? Like, you know what I mean?
just being fire. You know what I'm saying? Just being fire. I gotta put all the credit to it being a fire ass name, and that's just something that we need to be pushing. And when other people hear it, they just like, damn, that's alright, I could jack that. I never ran into nobody that was like, nah, I'd rather be Strong Allen. Like, I never ran into nobody. Everybody I ran into and I presented that to them, they like, oh nah, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
So now I want to kind of shift into the merch. How did you start making like the hats? We got the fire vest. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You dip right now. We got the Sasquatch pants. Like we got, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on.
These are the long money Sasquatch. You gotta get a close up on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
These is the motherfucking.
I'm gonna zoom that in.
These the motherfucking long money. Everything I got on is like not the sneakers. I ain't make the sneakers, but you know. This, I made my hat, like I made all these hats, this color schemes, you know what I mean? Shout out to my man Oskino too, you know what I mean? But yeah, these the long money Sasquatches right here. These will be out next year because it's gonna be too hot to wear these.
Different cloth.
Yeah, it's different cloth, man. I'm cut from a different cloth. So
before you get into that, how you start on money, I want to know how because. You seem like you fly. Like I went to your gram or not. You want some dressing shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did you get into fashion? You seem like you're heavily into fashion. How did you get into fashion?
My mother put me on at an early age. Like so, like her thing was more or less like if we don't have like. You might not have the money, but you gotta know where everything is at. You know what I'm saying? So like, she just put me on a lot of different things, like a lot of different cause she wanted to get it, but she couldn't get it, so she put me on everywhere I could get it for a better price. You know what I mean? So she put me onto that when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So. Ever since she put me onto that, I was like, damn, I could do this. And I could look like this for way less than these niggas don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give a credit to Mama Love for that. She got me into fashion heavy, like, you know what I'm saying?
So you was one of them niggas that can... Niggas would think you like, yo, wait, what you wearing? What's that shit right there? And it's really some calm shit, but you putting it together crazy. Like, you was one of the,
yeah, I always been.
That was me too. I can't front. I know how to put that shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I always been that type of nigga. I always been that type of nigga since I was a little kid, man. I always been that type of nigga. I always wanted to be like 288 steps ahead of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I always wanted to be that. I always wanted to be like, you know what I'm saying? So. Alright, let's talk about this, right? What's the fire is, like, what you think is fire right now? Like, out right now, like, clothing line, like, what's fire right now?
I was fucking with the right now.
I mean, like that everybody gravitating to. Like, it ain't really nothing right now, right? If you think about it.
I feel like niggas is jumping all over though, like you know what I'm saying.
Niggas is jumping all
niggas
over.
Niggas is jumping all over.
But
like
you know how
Casablanca's, like niggas is moving all over right now. That's how I feel about it right now.
But you remember, like, right? You remember how niggas was wearing denim tears for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Right. So boom, you had niggas wearing denim tears. You had niggas wearing like now niggas is wearing Hellstar and shit like that, right?
That slowed down, but that's what I'm saying. It slowed down. Niggas not really
slowed down.
Hellstars.
Exactly. So now I want to ask this: what's the staple where if somebody go shopping right now, where they could be like, yo, I'm gonna go get this.
Right now,
it's quiet.
Yeah,
it's quiet. It's quiet.
That niggas is jumping around right now.
Look. Until the next thing comes along and niggas is like, yo, that's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When somebody say this is fire.
Chrome is always around. I can't lie. Chrome is always around. Chrome Hearts is always around.
Chrome been around for years.
That's what I'm saying. That's kind of a staple right now. If I'm thinking about that's still like a staple.
Yeah, that's a staple right now.
Yeah.
That's a staple right now, right? Who niggas can niggas afford Chrome Heart though?
It's 1,000.
I mean, it's
1,200 a jean.
How much?
That's like 1,200-1,500 for the jeans.
Jeans be like 10,000.
They be like 10.
Them shits be like 10,000. It's Chrome Heart jeans is like 10,000 and shit like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that if it ain't nothing when niggas is saying that it's hot right now, like you won't even see niggas. You won't even see niggas posting outfits right now, cause ain't nothing for niggas to say this is the thing. You feel me? I'ma always be able to do this shit.
You say you
I'ma always be able.
But you see how the shit.
It's never going to be a time for me where it's like hot, cold. It's always gonna be.
Last year, sweatsuits came in out of nowhere. Though I know you've seen that. That's when they started going flares or whatnot. Flare sweatsuits. I feel like sweatsuits was going crazy.
I had flares. I was selling flared jeans, and fucking the last time I wore gallery department was 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When niggas wasn't wearing gallery department. Everything I wear is way before niggas is wearing it, and then when niggas start wearing it like that, I won't be in it no more.
Yeah, you were saying that with the freestyle. You was with the
bro. I was wearing
before.
Listen,
you said that the
bro,
freestyle.
I was wearing Rick Owens and Balmain's. You know, I had a mixtape called "The Return of Fleas Christ." The Return of Fleas Christ. When I had that mixtape, I was wearing Balmain, Rick Owens, and all of that shit. Now, like I said in the freestyle, I treat Rick Owens like a Puma. Because it's like, this is years ago for me. Niggas was giving me 25 likes on Rick Owens and Balmains and shit like that. I was getting like 25 likes. That's why I like Instagram. That's why I like Instagram, because I could go to the shit and be like, yo, look, see what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
I was fucking watching, what was Drake's shit from 2016 that he dropped with the satellite shit? What was the shit? That the tape he dropped in 2016.
Oh, Views.
I'm listening to Drake and Views, and this is 2016. Like, yo, complimentary Don Julio in the room. He was rapping about Don Julio in 2016.
Yeah.
Like, and that shit just got lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? 10 years later.
Like 2020.
That's what I'm saying. That shit got lit like fucking.
I mean, they always,
probably like 7 years later though. That's kind of crazy. That's why it's kind of like what you say. Like
they always got like the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's always the thing. Me, I'm the glitch. You know what I'm saying?
Chico.
I'm the glitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm always gonna be the glitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna have on some fucking pants you never seen. I'm always be the glitch. I'm gonna be the glitch with the Strong Island Long Money. I'm gonna be the glitch. I'm gonna be the glitch with the Harley Davis. I'm gonna be the glitch. I'm always gonna be the glitch. I'm willing to start some new shit and turn it into some monumental shit. That's who I am. I'm ready. I'm willing to do that at any given time. Any given time, I'm willing to be the glitch.
So
I don't go with the flow, man. I am the flow.
okay.
Yeah, I don't
You had
go with
2088.
it. Yeah.
Let's get into that right there. What is that?
That's basically like, so like 2080 right now we are in season 62. Like these hats is season 62, this vest is season 62, so all my seasons is backwards. So right now it's 62 years until 2088. So right now we in season 62. I don't do like my first season, second season. I do about a year's it's gonna take for niggas to catch up.
Wow.
That's what 2088 is. It's really the year. It's really the year, but the 88 is for the crack era, cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the era.
So
So
niggas
that's the
getting money.
88, but 2088 is a vintage future. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
It's a vintage future.
And it
This shit
seems
is
like
all the vintage is. It's all to pay homage. Like it's Strong Island, and Long Island had a baby, and it's Long Money Island.
Oh my god.
oh shit, that's crazy.
That's
It
what
seems
it
like you be just ahead of your time with everything. Like you just really be ahead of your time on
I
shit.
gotta be. I'm the glitch, bro. I'm the glitch.
Oh.
I'm the glitch. If everybody doing that, that's why I don't be rapping like that no more. Cause the shit just the lane just so clogged up.
You say you got a love-hate relationship for rap. Like why? Like, cause you nice. You just came up there and was talking some shit. Like you
Yeah,
talking
but
that shit
it's
up
like-
there.
But it's like, what niggas will want to do, and what niggas is willing to do, is like, bro, it's other ways to get rap money out here. It's really other ways to get rap money. You ain't gotta like, either you love this shit, and you trying to do this shit cause you love it, or you just trying to get a come up real quick.
Wow.
What I say is like, it's like a whole bunch of black kids just waiting for a white man to come save them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's what rap is, basically. Like, you ever heard a nigga say, yo, when I get on.
Facts. Catch you all the time.
Nigga, go put yourself on. You from Long Money Island.
Mm.
It's where the money at. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself on, my nigga.
Wow.
I live by that. That's what I live by, bro. I live by, like, Long Money Island is more or less of like, if you in your neighborhood, you gotta branch out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta branch out. You gotta be in Long Beach. You gotta be in all of these places. It's money out here. You know what I'm saying? Go find the money.
I remember y'all niggas was stomping crazy though. I remember Controversy. Y'all niggas was in every spot from the music aspect and whatnot. What's your relationship to Controversy actually?
That's like my little brother. That's like my little brother, man. Like, free Controversy. That's like my little brother. I knew Controversy when he was in Pampers. Like, we from the same block. We from not Harley Davidson. We from that same block too, but we both from South 29th Street. Like, he's like my little brother for real. Like, I knew him since he was in Pampers. Like, that's like my little brother. You know what I'm saying? So like,
So was you, I'm assuming you was around when y'all niggas was going 40, 50 deep into every spot when he was performing, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
or if I wasn't, I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? When we
I
tell
remember he
stories,
was
it be
jacking
like,
Long Money Island, like, when he was doing all that shit, that was
Yeah.
also pushing, you know what I'm saying? That's what he was jacking that shit.
yeah,
like.
hell yeah, because it's like,
So what's his, like, role within Long Money Island?
he was more or less like, an artist. Like, and he's an artist. He was around from the beginning though. You know what I'm saying? So like, everybody that was around from the beginning, like, have their, you know what I mean, their relationship with Long Money, like, you know what I'm saying? When, basically how I claim him, like, that's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, Long Money, if you was there from the beginning, Long Money Island, you was there from the beginning, it's like, that's your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you watched that motherfucker grow. Like, you went out and you promoted this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never like, it was never like one person. You know what I'm saying? So it was never like one person. It was the idea. We all move as one. We all move as one. So like how he came out and how he was pushing it, he was more like into, I would say, as being an artist in the industry around that time. Excuse me. I was kicking more like rap ain't do this. Like I was more like on some shit like against the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anybody that wanted to like be a part of the industry or like go that way, I was going to support because my vision is my vision. You know what I'm saying? His vision is his vision. So like, if you got a little brother and he nice as hell in football, you know what I'm saying? But your thing is basketball, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna say, let's put 110% behind my little brother that really want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And whatever I could help along the way and say, that might not be good for you, or this might not be good for you. From my knowledge, I'm able to say that as an older brother to him. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got their own path. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many different giants inside of the Long Money thing that everybody has their own path and everybody like blows it up, but on their own thing. Cause controversy is a brand in itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got Long Money Allen, which is a brand in itself. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Harley Davidson as a brand in itself. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different brands that's a brand in itself, but everybody's their own man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's handling their business how they handle their business. You know what I'm saying? I was just the guy who was like, no, this is gonna be the merch. We gonna get this to the whole island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the way he was pushing it was more or less of like, toward like, we gonna get this shit to the masses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's one of the first times I heard it was controversy and shit.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, controversy pushes it in his own way, and you push it, and you know what I'm saying? You say more.
No, we push it the same way. But I'm just saying as far as like, that just, when I say he pushing it his own way, that goes into like what I was saying before, like how like I was on some music shit and then I wasn't on no music shit. You know what I'm saying? So like he was pushing it on some music shit. Like so like I feel like I seen behind the blinds of the music industry. So like you gotta see that for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but I'll be behind you 110%. But if I see something that I don't feel like you should fuck with, then I'll say something to you about it. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Just from my experience from already doing it, and then he being my younger, you know what I mean, brother, coming up doing it, it's like, alright, if I see something that I don't like, I'm going to say something to you about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I ain't fucking with it, you know what I'm saying, and you fucking with it, like I'm gonna get behind what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how we are. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be selfless when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you a friend or you a brother or whatever, you gotta be selfless. It's not about you at this point. It's about what your brother doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this what my brother doing, I'm behind this 110%. This what my brother doing. But it's a flexible 110 because if I see something that I don't like, you know what I'm saying, then I could tell you like, yo bro, I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is a good idea or whatever. Like, and he'd call me and be like, yo, bro, what you think about this? Or these people trying to give me this, or this, that, and the third. Like, he'd call me first, and we had these conversations. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember he was jacking that shit heavy. Like, he was one of the, for me personally, from what I know, he was one of the big reasons why it was really traveling across Long Island.
Yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because, you know, music is advertising.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And, he's a relentless motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a relentless talent. He's a relentless with this shit. Like, when he wants something, like he's going go until he get till he get his just due, or you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to do that whether if we with him or not. He going to do that. That's the type of person that he is. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you got a crew of people, right? When you got a crew of people, this is important, right? When you got a crew of people, you got to understand who you are, who she is, who he is, and everybody's talent. You have to exploit it the right way. You got to be doing this with everybody that you're around. Like, that's why I love that you are doing this, because like, you could have been a nigga like, your man could be rapping, you could have been a nigga like, I'm a rap too.
Facts.
But it's like, it's other things you could do.
That's a fact. Niggas was trying to get me out like, yo, Trap, you got bread, da da da, you be getting dressed, da da. I'm like, nah, that ain't what I want to do. Like,
and that's cool. And it's other ways, like, as time goes by and you see, a lot of the streamers is getting more money than rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been a shift. It's been a big shift for a lot of shit.
So it's like, I always tell niggas, everything is ahead of its time. Like, rap ain't do this. That's my first mixtape. Rap ain't do this. You know what I'm saying? That's my first one. I came into the game, not in the game, but I just came into this shit as like, let's get into this, right? It wasn't a lot of niggas rapping in Long Island. Okay. Right? It wasn't a lot of niggas rapping in Long Island. Right? So, I think a lot of niggas wasn't rapping in Long Island because niggas ain't have an identity.
That's what my man Rolex, shout out Rolex. He says it's an identity crisis in Long Island. He said that's
Long Money Island is an identity. Long Money Island is an identity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That right there is like, okay, when I see you, what you doing right here is an identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody's trying to do the same. It's clogged. The lane is clogged. But like, at the end of the day, it was like, was niggas ever selling merch? Did niggas ever feel like they could sell merch? Did niggas ever feel like they could rap? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, did niggas feel like, was niggas comfortable with rapping Long Island? Was niggas comfortable with that? Or was niggas listening to the noise?
So I gotta ask you though, so it's a lot of niggas that, and I don't know how to put this, they not really from the streets, you know what I'm saying? But they rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not touching paper, like, you know what I'm saying, to really keep up with the identity, as you would kind of say, or whatnot. And do you think like that taints what we got going on? Do you think that's kind of fucks up the rap scene in Long Island? Because, you know what I'm saying, some niggas is rapping, but they don't really got what they rapping about. They don't, you know what I mean? Like, they not really steppers. Like, does that matter to you or not?
I feel like the only reason why a nigga ain't a stepper is because he don't got an identity. Once you get an identity, then you could be a stepper. Because you don't care. Like, for a nigga to remarket a whole city, right? For a nigga to remarket a whole city, it's like, you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't give a fuck about the backlash. You don't give a fuck about none of that, because it's like, we gonna make it this. You know what I'm saying? And if it's really fire enough, everybody gonna fuck with it. If it's fire how I feel it's fire, everybody gonna fuck with it. But I never worry about, like, I wouldn't have these pants that look like I got on fucking Sasquatch right now if I gave a fuck about what everybody was doing.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I never care about what nobody's doing because I know that, alright, boom, right? I got into it with a nigga from the city, right, one time. I was up north, right? So I ain't gonna go into the whole story because it'll say what borough and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. I'll tell you that off the
Yeah.
air.
I got you.
But the nigga basically was like, yo, you saying this, like, what a Long Island nigga ever did that niggas followed, right? So now picture this, right? Picture this. You around nothing but niggas from the city, right? You in an environment where it's like the toughest people from everywhere, and these niggas like, yo, what a Long Island nigga ever did that made niggas follow this, that, and the third, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the perfect candidate for this. I couldn't wait for this.
Couldn't wait for this.
I couldn't wait. You know what I told him?
Who's other?
I said, yo, listen. All of that fly shit you want to get, right? Any of this fly shit you want to get, you either got to go to Manhattan or you got to come see us in Manhasset.
Mm-hmm. Americana.
Look, hold on. Ain't no Saks Fifth in Queens. Ain't no Saks Fifth in Brooklyn.
At all.
Sorry.
I mean, just if you want to go get this shit that everybody talking about, because everybody be talking about this shit.
Yeah, no.
Right? Everybody be talking about this shit. But, like, where could you really go get the official shit
I
from?
never even thought about this.
I mean, like, but you from here, so you should be thinking like this. You see what I'm saying?
You notice I don't be differentiating it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really thinking
Differentiate-
about it. When you really think about it, it's like, oh,
when
shit.
you really think about it, right? You either could go to Manhasset.
Yeah.
Like, you go to Manhasset, you go shopping. You go to Roosevelt Field, you go shopping and all that. Right?
You can't go to King's
Plaza.
I'm gonna say we'll keep you can't go to King's Plaza. You can't go to Brooklyn.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
I'm breaking it down.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm breaking it down now. You can't go to King's Plaza. That's the Brooklyn Mall right there. You can't go to Queens Center.
It's nothing out.
You can't go to Queens Center and get that shit. You can't get that dog shit at Queens Center. Green Acres, you can't.
No, you can't.
Green Acres, it's a couple.
You want to compare that to Roosevelt Field? You don't want to do that.
You can't.
Nah, you can't.
And Green Acres is technically Valley
I'm just
Stream,
saying.
Long Island. So
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. You opening some shit up to me right now.
If you want the shit that niggas be talking about, either you gotta go.
Step in Hirsch.
Either you got.
You understand?
You gotta
You know what I mean? Like,
that's Manhasset. Hirsch.
I might throw that in a box.
Shout out to Hirsch Life. Shout out to Hirsch Life too. If you want all of that, shit that niggas be talking about, you either gotta go to Manhattan or you gotta come holler at us in Manhasset.
Yeah, shout out Americana, like, you know what
I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying? Or you can go to Roosevelt Field.
Yeah,
Roosevelt.
You know what I'm saying? You go to Roosevelt Field, they got the Louis store in there.
Right in Macy's.
What Louis store is in a borough? I'm just asking this question.
Nah, I told you.
I'm just
you
asking
made it
this
make sense. You made it make sense.
I'm just asking this question. So it's like, when I was asked this question, I was ready for it. Cause I'm a Long Money Island nigga to the core. Like, I do this shit, bro. I do this shit. We was going to Americana a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We was doing all that shit. Niggas, them dirty Mondash niggas, we was going there a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
We was going there a long time ago.
DWN?
Like, we was going there a long time ago. That shit right around the corner. I'm just saying this, right? I'm just saying this. So, what was niggas really doing? Niggas was buying shit from niggas who ain't never wear a pair of jeans in their life. Because all the stores that had all the clothes, it was niggas. It was kind of like Arabs selling this shit.
So you,
right?
you
No. Hold on. Was it Arab?
Was
Was it like? You know what I'm saying? Was it like who was? There was people. Y'all was buying shit from niggas who ain't never even wore a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So now we'll say this. And this was just because a nigga thought he had me backed into a corner with this shit. And I couldn't wait. Cause I'm a Long Money Allen nigga for real. Like I really explored this motherfucker. I really had a phone that had me going everywhere. And it was like, that's Long Money Allen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them phones is Long Money Allen. You know what I'm saying? Them phones that have you over here. So if I got a trap by Americana, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could bust the trap and then hit Americana.
Yeah.
And come back with some Dior's or something.
With that trap money. with new money.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
could do that. And Long Money Allen.
I gotta talk to you now though. So
talk to me.
What's the shit with niggas be trying to say? Cause even this was a big ass shit. What was it? 3-4 days ago, the Sky High nigga was like, "Oh, y'all Long Island niggas want to be from the city so bad." Like the Sky High.
Like,
that wasn't even official. That was corny that you did that anyway. But niggas be trying to say.
What I do?
Niggas be trying to say that Long Island niggas is jacking the city way, like the way niggas is dressing, like we following their trends. What's your opinion on that? Cause you know what I'm saying. You a nigga that get dipped. So I need to understand what's your opinion on that.
My opinion on that.
Your honest opinion too.
My honest opinion on that is there's corny niggas everywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of corny niggas out there. Wherever he from, there's a lot of corny niggas out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of corny niggas out. It's a lot of corny niggas from everywhere. It's a lot of niggas. My thing is this, right? Like, my take on that is like, I want everybody to know that we from Long Money Allen. Like, so, like, we don't need to be a part of none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We from Long Money. We don't need to be a part of none of that shit. When was it corny to have money? It seems like that's what everybody talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Is that what everybody talk about? Now, if you want to come out here and think you can get over on niggas, you got another thing coming. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying, but, you know.
I'm going to give you a
Go ahead.
specific example, though. When the ACGs, that's a Queens thing. We know that's a Queens thing. Niggas in Long Island started wearing the ACGs.
I don't think that's a Queens thing.
I feel like the ACGs was more.
That's a Harlem thing.
It was Harlem, Queens. Okay, so let's go to the
You know Queens?
What's the shit's called from Queens? The
Mermont?
No, not the Mermont, not the Biggies. The what's the shits? Well, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days, the shoes, the Maury's.
That's not Queens.
Maury's is it?
She said it.
Nah, that's not Queens, bro. That's Harlem.
That was Brooklyn.
Nah, that's Harlem.
But niggas is out here. Okay, let's say
that's Harlem. Maury's is Harlem.
Okay, let's say Maury's, ACGs. Let's say all of that. Niggas came out here and niggas was throwing them shits on, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, we from New York. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, what is niggas wearing from Long Island that? And this is me just. I'm trying to figure out what is niggas from wearing in Long Island that niggas is in the city is wearing.
You talking about 888, nigga? Fuck is you talking
shit
about?
You got on.
Okay.
888.
Before this, though, I'm saying before this. I want to go back a little bit before this.
I mean, before this.
Yeah.
I mean,
before 888 too.
I mean,
niggas is wearing the 888. Facts.
Yeah.
Before this, I want to go before this though.
Yeah. Shout out to bro too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get some of that before I leave out here. But and we could do some shit with these hats with the 888.
That'd be fine.
Cause he's a Long Money nigga, so I gotta get next to him.
There's two of them.
So, what was niggas doing from Long Island?
Yeah, that the
Alright,
niggas, the
boom.
city niggas.
Alright,
doing
boom.
And this
boom,
is
boom.
me asking.
I'm a historical nigga. Like, you niggas can't fuck with me with this shit. So now
That's why I like this. I like this conversation.
I'm gonna give you this long money shit that, right? Boom. I'm gonna give you. The first thing I'm gonna give you is EPMD, the bucket hats.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's Bay Shore. That's Bay Shore, Long Island. That's Suffolk County. The bucket hats. Let's go to this. You want to do this? Let's do the music industry.
Can we say coneheads or no?
You said coneheads?
I said, can we say that? I feel like
Nah, we can't say coneheads.
We can't say who's coneheads.
We can't say coneheads.
Who's coneheads?
That's like the Bronx and. That's
That's the Bronx.
Yeah, that's like.
Well, I
the
feel like we
Bronx.
was really jacking the coneheads back in the day.
we not coneheads. We got. Only thing that we have, like that we own really, is the bucket hats.
Okay.
Right, and then we own also like, I'm gonna give you everything we own.
Okay.
Right.
Break it up. What do we own?
I'm gonna give you everything we own. Right. Even though Dapper Dan is from Harlem, a Wyandanch nigga broke Dapper Dan.
This is major. We get into some shit right now.
A
So you talking about Wyandanch nigga broke Dapper Dan?
A Wyandanch nigga broke Dapper Dan for that shit to be.
What Wyandanch nigga broke Dapper Dan?
Rakim.
Ooh.
The greatest rapper of all time is from Long Island.
And nigga just stole the Wyandanch side.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas ain't shit. Get that shit back.
Yo, listen.
Somebody else, some hate ass nigga did that.
Listen,
Amityville
bro.
Get that
nigga
shit
did that.
back.
Who's the
Listen.
Amityville nigga?
Yo, I'ma keep it a buck. I'ma keep it a buck with you. It probably wasn't even a nigga hating. It's just nigga like that nigga right there is like the GOAT for real. That's Michael Jordan to the rap game. He from Wyandanch. He from Long Money Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's a GOAT for real. It ain't no GOAT that you know that's not gonna mention a nigga from Long Money.
Okay.
It's not a GOAT in the game that's not gonna say that he's your favorite rapper. He's from Wyandanch, Long Island. And that's right. That right there made me say, okay, I know I had my identity from my history. That was my identity right there. Dapper Dan blew up from Paid in Full. The Paid in Full movie is from a Long Island niggas album.
Who? From
Rakim is Paid in Full.
It's from that.
Bro, you don't know that?
I thought it was from Dame Dash. I thought Dame Dash.
Bro,
Paid in Full is Dame Dash.
Paid in Full is not Dame Dash. Paid in Full is us, nigga.
I thought Dame Dash
Paid in Full is.
He always said he wrote it.
Bro,
I'm a
he
big
wrote
Dame Dash
the movie.
fan. That's what
The
I'm saying.
album is from Rakim.
He was inspired by
Rakim.
Okay, yeah, that's I know Dame Dash wrote that
Listen,
movie. I know that.
Rakim is from Wyandanch, right?
Yeah.
His album is called Paid in Full.
Wow.
Yeah. Rakim and Eric B.
So why niggas don't be jacking that? I feel like niggas don't jack.
Niggas
don't
don't
know
jack
the
that
history.
because niggas don't know their history.
Yeah, you.
That's why I'm here.
There we go. And this is what I'm saying.
I'm here for niggas to know their history. Listen.
So now I want to ask you something right now.
We was like Atlanta back in the days. In the 80s, my whole 2088 shit, in the 80s, we was like Atlanta. We had control over the game. It was Rakim, it was Public Enemy, it was Eric Sherman, LOD, EPMD, which is LOD and Keith Murray. So you gotta look at how many niggas we had. We was like Atlanta back then. We had the game in a yoke. We already had it. Niggas just don't know their history. We already had the game.
Flav, nigga. We got Eddie Murphy. I'm talking even if you
had-
go down to talent, Eddie Murphy. We got niggas from Long Island. Niggas don't know from Long Island. Like, I'm saying if you go through the talent,
just
you
saying.
going there. That's why I'm going there.
Yeah,
like,
you
know what
could
I'm
go there. You go there. But I'm saying as far as music wise,
Yeah.
we had the game in the choke.
But we had talent wise too. We had a lot of shit.
But I'm saying,
yeah.
I'm just saying, just for music,
Yeah.
we was them niggas.
Wasn't Flavor Flav? Isn't like it's not nigga.
That's Public Enemy.
That's what I'm saying.
They from Nassau.
This is what I'm saying.
They from Nassau. So,
but then it gets tricky. Are you paying attention to what's going on now, like with the Chow Lee, the Cash Cobain, and all that stuff, or not?
The who?
Chow Lee, you know Cash Cobain.
Yeah.
Niggas, what niggas is saying is Chow Lee really coined and started the whole sexy drill shit in Long Island, right?
Yeah.
He started the sexy drill shit. He was fucking with Cash Cobain, and he kind of, you know what I'm saying? They're saying that he kind of basically let the nigga rock. Would take it. That's what niggas trying to say, right? He kind of let the nigga rock.
I wound up doing my research on that, and I found that Cash Cobain and Big Swag actually started this shit years back.
But you know what I'm talking about? Niggas was saying that.
Yeah, niggas are saying that he started it, and then they're saying like they're not including Chow Lee in
that's what
their movement. But I feel like at the end of the day, like I said, my research came back. Big Swag been doing this shit. Cash Cobain been doing it. Been had this sound. It's just now popping. He's from Hempstead.
He from Hempstead?
But Chow, wasn't Chow really?
From D-Buck.
But Chow was really jacking the sound heavy though. Chow was really jacking the sound.
I feel like he made it pop.
Bay was rapping that, but Bay was rapping
pop.
at that time when the sexy girl shit. They wasn't doing that. I can't say that. You can't do that.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. But you gotta understand, Cash Cobain is the one making the beat. So really, who started it? Cause you can't make the bars without the beat. You can't.
But Chow was on the woman shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chow was on that shit heavy.
Know.
But But what I'm trying to say though is, niggas is trying to say that Long Island, like, Chow was a big movement to the sexy drill shit, and we letting niggas from the city kind of take our shit. You know what I'm saying? And move over to the side. Like, nah, it's good. We're gonna just chill. Like, what's your thoughts on that right there? Cause that's kind of, I feel like what you low key, you're not saying that, but
yeah, cause I'm not even familiar with that shit. But like at the same time, I'm like, whoever from the city, whoever on this Long Money shit, man. You know how much, if you not no, you know what I mean, if you not no sucker, nigga. I don't know everybody to be like, you know what I'm saying, like, but the people I do know, you know what I'm saying, I try to keep myself solid around the solid people, like Brody and shit, like we was talking about Brody and Capo and people like that. But they a little older too, so I don't really know about, like, you know what I'm saying, I can't really speak on that because I don't really know nothing about that.
So what about the artists right now? What's your opinion on the artists that you're seeing right now from Long Island, as opposed to before? Because you was heavy in the game. When, like I said, when Controversy was running around, you was running around. Well, y'all niggas was pulling up 40, 50, 60 deep to spots, shutting spots down. Y'all was on it like that. Right now, actually, I won't even lead you. What's your opinion right now on artists in the Long Island music scene?
My opinion on the artists right now in Long Island music scene is just like, I feel like everybody need to do their history. And once everybody do their history and they understand who they are and what they come from, you know what I'm saying, they might take this shit a little bit more like serious, or they might take it a little bit more like, have a little bit more pride about where they come from and shit like that. And I think once niggas do that, cause like Splash is like just to comment on him real quick. I think he's like nice as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he nice as fuck. It's certain people that just need like, I feel like the only thing they need is the identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they need the identity. Like, everybody just need the identity, and don't go for like.
So you saying niggas is nice, but they just need the identity?
Yeah, I feel like everybody need the identity. I'ma just do some, cause I'm like me. I'm the type of person. I'm selfless. I'm selfless with this shit because I don't make money from music. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not even on no illegal shit. I ain't on here promoting none of that neither. But I'm just saying, like, I don't need to sell music to support my family and none of that shit. So, like, or support me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be fly. I made that rule with myself from day one. Like, I'm gonna be fly. I'm gonna make sure I'm able to take care of my family and all of that shit. Like, so, just to be selfless with it, like, cause I know niggas don't do this shit. Like, niggas won't be like, oh, Splash is nice, or
plug niggas in.
Another nigga, K Hus.
I fuck with K Hus. I like K Hus a lot.
Passport General. Baddie bars. You know what I'm saying? Just people like, just and people
coming from you. That's big.
Yeah, people who like. I mean, these is people who not only when I was like pushing my music, they was around too.
You just talk about how you gave Baddie a T-shirt back in the day, like
yeah, the LM shit, the LM back in the day, and but it was just like, you know what I'm saying, like I just want everybody to feel how I feel about Long Island, or if you know your history, then you will understand and you will feel the same way. You know what I'm saying, mm-hmm. Like. But one thing I want to say is this, right? If you could do a show, right? If you could do a show, cause it don't matter like however your social media shit is and all that, right? Yeah. If you could do a show, right? And when you do the show, the crowd could finish your verse.
Mm. Wow.
That's a different type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Game, you dropping game right now.
That's a different type of vibe.
Dropping game.
I could honestly say that I got shit that I went to and did shows where niggas finished the verse for me.
I could finish the shit you just did, low-key. I think I finished the shit you just did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, it's a different feeling to this shit because the identity is behind it. You know what I'm saying? You got that. When you got that identity behind your shit is different, bro. Shit different. And I just want everybody, all the Long Island artists, to get that identity behind them. You know what I'm saying? This is the identity. No, and I'm not even trying to plug my brand or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have to sell a hat tomorrow to be the nigga I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to sell no clothes tomorrow to be the nigga I am. All this shit come out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cheap to make leather and new era hats and this and this and this Sasquatch. This shit ain't cheap, bro. But it's just something I believe in. I got my own identity. You know what I'm saying? So like when everybody get their own identity and niggas play, and only reason why niggas in the borough win like how they win, or they could say they got one up on niggas, cause they all on that same page.
So let me ask you, why don't someone like you, right? You got your shit together, and I'm gonna keep saying this. This is the biggest shit that made me even want to really tap in with you. I went through, I spoke to niggas. Your name was super Gucci, like, you know what I'm saying. It was nothing bad on your name at all. You know what I'm saying. You was well respected. Why don't you come in and help out artists and help them with their identity and get shit moving?
Because you know why, bro? Everything is earned. You know what I'm saying?
Not given.
Like you gotta earn to go get the information that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want this shit and you really wanna, and everybody, you wanna do this for the city and Long Island, you wanna do this, go do your history, get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Really understand where you come from, cause you really come from the GOAT of this shit. Like we come from the GOAT of all GOATs. We come from under studies like of Rakim. Like Rakim is the GOAT. EPMD and them niggas is the GOATs. Yo bro, if you really like you go to Drink Champs and all that other shit, like, and you will see certain shit, like, niggas is on there praising niggas from Long Island, bro. But it's to the point where they so far and past and got all they recognition that they could do it now. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you go find your identity and find like, you know what I mean, your longmoneyancestry.com. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go find your longmoneyancestry.com. Find your Long Island ancestry.com. You gonna see you come from like you come from like Hirschlife. You come from like Rakim, who niggas like Jay-Z is saying that's his GOAT. Nas is saying that's his GOAT. These is GOATs of all GOATs. That's saying the GOAT of all time, the greatest of all time is from your neighborhood. So why the fuck you not tapped in with that? Why you don't sound like you from where the GOAT is from if the niggas who billionaires is tapping in with the nigga who from around your way? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go do your history and all that. When niggas show me that they would, you know what I'm saying, and they not really just chasing this shit like that, then I could fuck with niggas.
So you answer that's what you're about to, because I was about to go right back, so I'm about to go right back.
Because like, what you in this shit for?
You a nigga like, for me personally, you someone that got the blueprint. We've done seen it happen already. If controversy ain't go down, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, most people feel like, yo, he would have been out of here, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, and you are a person that's a byproduct of what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are all in the same shit.
Yeah, but I was also the nigga who was the older brother that was showing him the wrong way to do what he was doing. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Damn. So, like, at the end of the day, it's like, if you looking up to me and I'm doing all the wrong shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said something that I have shit figured out and all that. I don't. I didn't at a time. You know what I'm saying? So like I was going to jail all the time and shit. Like I was going to jail.
I'm accounting for that shit.
Yeah, all of that shit. Like that's why certain niggas that don't get they just due. And then when you in Long Island, like Capo told me something. Capo said, "Yo, cause this niggas." You gotta think, right? It's niggas who got hood classics in Long Island, right? Like I got a hood classic, Hop Out, right?
With Richie.
Yeah, with Richie. Shouts out to
I was gonna get into that a little bit too. Capo got chicken.
He got chicken. So me and Capo, when he had chicken before I had Hop Out, but like we was on that. If you want to call it the Chitlin circuit in Long Island, and we was running around and we was doing shows. He was doing chicken, I was doing Hop Out, right? I had a couple other songs too I was doing, but Hop Out was like a real song where I had L&N. Shouts out to L&N. L&N did that beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted to be homegrown, like so my beat niggas was from Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was that. Like, I always been on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I always been on this shit. Because it's like, you can't be ashamed of where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put this shit, you got to put on for the city. Like, so when I come here and I'm like, I'm doing the freestyle and all that, I'm doing that for the city. I'm doing that to let niggas know that niggas from Long Island do this type of shit. Know what I'm saying? It ain't like just what everybody doing. It's nigga, no, nigga, I do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, like, I'm not gonna never show up for Long Island and short Long Island of what, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure I look good. I'm gonna make sure I got, you know what I'm saying? I was in a rush today, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make sure everything I got on I made, so like this shit worth more than anything that, you know what I'm saying? Anything to me. But I'm never going like whenever the camera's on, I'm putting on for Long Island. Whenever the camera's on, I'm putting on for Long Island. Whenever I gotta make a song, I'm putting on for Long Island. I got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas start feeling like that, that's when they gonna go to that next level. That's when niggas gonna go to that next level. But like right now, what niggas doing, with you know what I'm saying? When niggas just following trends and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like we was just talking about like that, like the kid with Cash Cobain, Charlie, and Capo. I talked to Capo about what you saying right now too. He the first person.
So you heard that conversation?
Yeah, he's the first person that I talked to about that shit. And I feel like you gotta get the city with you. So like, if you get the city with you, then you ain't gotta worry about this type of shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta get the city with you. But to get the city with you, you gotta have the identity of the city. Who gonna give you the identity of the city? You know what I'm saying? What makes you feel good about Long Island? Long Money Island make me feel good.
Take a shot.
Let's drink. Let's
Yeah, that was him right there.
Long Island make me feel good.
Yeah, I like that right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Here we go, bro. Give me here.
Yeah. Tap. Yeah.
There we go. Where'd the nickname Jungle come from? Yeah, that was a come with that one. That was coming with that one.
The nickname Jungle, God.
Yeah, where that came from?
When people say that, I gotta be careful around people like
you know, I do my research. I did do my research, that's it.
That just came from like, honestly, that came from being a lost nigga. You know what I'm saying? That came from being a lost nigga. And then, like, because honestly, like, this shit is, now watch how I flip this shit right here, right? When I came up, in my neighborhood, everybody had a rapper name. Like, everybody's nickname was like, kind of like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had like a rapper nickname. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if it was a nigga in a cut, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how they say Fredo in the cut, like it might have been a nigga named Fredo. You know what I'm saying? Just because that was like, you know what I'm saying? So, that jungle shit, I mean that shit, it came with a lot of wild shit too. You know what I'm saying? It came with a lot of wild shit. And then, Giff was like, I found my identity. Cause actually Jungle was like Nas' brother. That's Nas' brother name is Jungle. So like everybody had like a rap name when we was coming up as kids. But I would say that's when I was lost because I didn't have my own identity. Now I'm Long Money Giff. You know what I'm saying? So now that ain't nobody's name. You know what I'm saying? That's for nobody. That's me. That's creativity me. So now I got my own identity. You know what I'm saying? So Jungle was kind of like an off-brand of like, we used to listen to a lot of Queensbridge music. Like Queensbridge had us in a headlock. Like Nas, Mobb Deep, like Prodigy, one of my favorite rappers. So like anything that came from that Queensbridge shit, like we was, like Queensbridge was like Chicago back in the day. Like how niggas like
Queensbridge run you niggas ask Russell Simmons, facts.
Yeah.
Word.
But like at the same time, like Queensbridge also had the same type of identity crisis because of like the bridge is over from KRS-One. So like that really created Nas and made Nas a beast. Cause it was like they was getting slighted. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really made Nas like, alright, I'm gonna put this pen down and I'm gonna take over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Nas is a Rakim baby. You know what I mean? Nas is a Rakim baby.
I like this be a history, huh?
Yeah, so that Nas is a Rakim baby. And you know what I'm saying? So like, even when we was reaching out to Queens and shit like that, it was all really from where we was from. But you had to do the knowledge to all of this shit. Like bro, Nas got a whole song about Rakim. The beginning, he say chapter 1, Wine Dance Long Island. He do the whole song about Rakim, which I also got a song about Wine Dance, and that's on the hook. It's like chapter 1, Wine Dance Long Island. Chapter 1, Wine Dance Long Island. That's from that Nas song. But Nas made a whole song about Rakim, who is his favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I give you so many people that look back to us as what we could say Rakim, right? Like Dr. Dre, right? You know, he signed Rakim. And then that's when Rakim made the song with Jay-Z, The Watcher. When he was like doing all the type of things, twisting their fingers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a song with Rakim. Rakim is on that shit called The Watchers. That's Jay-Z's dream to do a song with Rakim. Nas did a whole song about Rakim, right? Dapper Dan blew up from Rakim. We back in this dirty wine dance shit. You know what I'm saying? We back in this dirty wine, like Rakim from the north side of wine dance. You know what I'm saying? We back into this shit. So now, this shit, like, we birthed so much shit because back in the 80s, which bring me back to this 2088 shit, right? Back in the 80s, we had this shit in the headlock like how Atlanta got it right now. We had it first.
But why wasn't niggas jacking, like, at that time, they wasn't really jacking Long Island, though? Why wasn't they really branding it and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? How you came through, you branded Long Island. Why wasn't niggas branding Long Island?
They needed a nigga like me to fucking give them my identity, bro. That's my job. I was put on this earth to give this identity.
Because I know a lot of niggas thought Rakim was from the city. Like,
I know that.
A lot of niggas thought that. Remember the gold chain?
Still to this day.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas
Still
thought he was
to
from the
this day.
city and shit.
Still
then
to
you
this
got
day.
Method Man too. Method Man from Long Island. He just
He from Hempstead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
another big name right there.
Because I'm going to tell you why, bro. There's no identity. Niggas need that identity. So now it's like, let's get the identity going.
And this is what this interview is about. We
That's
come
what this
here
is about.
to get this. Get the
Let's get the
identity
end.
going.
Let's get the cause on some real shit, the long money shit. I've been doing this shit for so long. Like all of these logos and stuff.
Yeah, I want you to get into that too right now. So I want you to get into like the logos and shit.
All of these logos is from like 2020. Like these is all logos that I couldn't never get off how I wanted to get them off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can you get into the logos? Like describe it because they can't really see it. I mean,
so we got the Islanders. So I flipped the Islanders shit. So you see the LM right here. We got the LM, and then we got the hockey stick, which is a extendo. You know what I'm saying? Because it's lingo. It's long money lingo too. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a secret society, but you gotta want the information. You know what I'm saying? Where I came from, where I came from, when I came up, you had to go get the information. Like you had to bang for the information when I came up. You know what I'm saying? You had to bang for that shit. So like the information of Long Island, like Long Money Island, like we got lingo, we got slick lingo, we got toe tags and Louis bags. You know what I'm saying? Like we got lingo, we got lingo with this shit. Like so, like I'm saying, like you see the extendo is where the hockey stick would be at on the island and shit, but a hockey stick is an extendo and long money lingo. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's lingo, it's all of that. Like, this is the Drop World Series right here. This is 2088, the Drop World Series. So that patch right there is the Drop World Series. And that's the Pyrex right there and all that. You know what I'm saying? Your Pyrex gotta be tilted like that. If it ain't tilted like that, it ain't it.
It ain't right.
Yeah, it ain't it. It ain't that spill. That's that spill right there. You know what I'm saying? So
this is my favorite shit right here though. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's get into this one. This is my
Mine
favorite
too.
right here. This really my favorite.
Yeah, I fuck with this, man. I fuck with this. I got a lot of flavors.
What's the inspiration? What made you come up with that one? Because that's my favorite one right there.
Shit, just being a motherfucking nigga who just into like colors and shit like that. Like God got the swag. Like all the colors and shit come from God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all the color schemes come from God. Like you could go outside and when it's fall, you see how the trees, like all the colors and shit like that, like the leaves and shit like that, like that earth tone shit and all that shit. All that shit Kanye West was doing was all earth tone and fear God. That was all earth tone shit. Like that's from the earth. Like all these color schemes, when you see parrots and the parrots and certain type of lizards and shit like that, those is color schemes. All that shit come from God. That don't come from like basketball teams and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, that's a fact.
It come from that.
And this I really want to ask you too. Like you a tough nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? You come from the streets, from the towns and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We all know that already.
Yeah.
How the fuck you got your creativity? You know how some niggas look like, oh no, like you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, what he doing? You know what I mean? Like he got some niggas just trying to say you soft because you creative.
You gotta
like,
be
you know
born.
What I mean?
You gotta be born with the glitch. You gotta be born with the glitch. You gotta go against the current. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be current. Your current gotta be against the current. You know what I'm saying? Like I said some shit before where I was like, I show up early with the latest shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm early with the latest shit. This right here is the latest shit. I'm just early with it. This the Sasquatch shit. I'm just early with it. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you, you seeing me right? Yo, bro, the first time I did this vest was last year.
Hey, you said we got the Sasquatch, like that's right now, but you know what I'm saying? You said I'm here with it, but it's still early.
I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you. Like how niggas be wearing leather pants and all that. Bro, my whole shit was I did this last year, bro. But I got leather. Bro, I did this shit last year. The leather pants is nothing new for me to do because I already did that shit, bro. I did that shit last with patches all on it. With short money never told long money what to do. You know about that lingo?
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's lingo. That's long money lingo. That's Long Island lingo. Short money never told long money what to do. That's our lingo. We got lingo for this shit. Know what I'm saying?
Identity. Fact.
We got lingo, bro.
Damn.
The whole thing is niggas don't know the lingo. Niggas don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's lingo with this shit. It's lingo. It's like, it's fashion. It's street wear. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this shit is street. This is streetwear. My long money shit is streetwear. My 2088 shit is like designer wear.
Yeah.
You know
so Sasquatch is 2088.
Yeah, this is some 2088 shit.
Okay.
I'm always going to incorporate the long money shit with it. You know what I'm saying?
You.
Because that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to incorporate that. So like, I would say the long money Sasquatch, I'm a big stepper. You in the crack house with a brick sheffer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say about these. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, like, that's what these is. But it's getting warm, right? So next year, I'm here right now. Next year, watch what you see. I'm just telling you right now. Next year, watch what you see. It's not gonna be these probably. It's gonna be these. It's gonna be these, but it's gonna be like cow print and shit like that. Watch what I tell you. Chill. Watch what I tell you. Cause this is that. I just made it all black.
Cause I thought that was calf. That's what I thought it was.
It is, but I just made it all black.
Got you.
But you gonna see. It's about to get warm right now. But watch next year. Watch what you see.
So how do you stay ahead of this shit? Like,
cause I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? it's like bringing something home for your kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like bringing something home for your kid. You know what your kid love. So, like, you could bring that shit home. Like, look, I got you this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta love this shit. And you gotta do your history.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta know your identity. Once you get all of that, I'm so long money, niggas don't even know I don't live out here no more.
Mm.
Niggas be thinking I still live out here. I talk to niggas in the DM, nigga be like, yo, and I be selling hats and shit. Nigga be like, yo, pull up on me, this. I be like, bro, I gotta mail it to you. I ain't even out there no more. Let me tell you something Capo told me, right? To bring Capo back up. Capo said, yo, I ain't do a bid until I drop Chicken. Right? I did that song Hop Out. First of all, we was the PPP niggas before it was PPP going on.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was the PPP niggas before it was PPP going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like, I show you the video. Like, it's like we tore Miami up. Like, it's like any car with. Hold on, this is 2016, right? This video from 2016. I'm in Off-White 2016.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I'm doing that 2016. I'm in Off-White.
I just telling you,
2016.
Drake and niggas talk about Don Julio in 2016.
Yeah, but you know,
that's what I'm saying with you. That was ahead of the time. All this shit is ahead of the time. That's the point I'm trying to make.
You know, he not a nigga we could talk about with dressing, so
yeah,
we gonna keep him out of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still understand Don Julio and all that, but he ain't no dressing nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm saying 2016. If you look back at what niggas was wearing in 2016, it wasn't Off-White. You know what I'm saying? I always been a step ahead of niggas. And when niggas start rocking Off-White, I ain't rocking it no more. When niggas start rocking denim tear, I ain't rocking it no more. That's how I am. That's how I give it up. Cause I love this shit. I'm always ahead of the curve. That's like you asking LeBron, like, how the fuck you getting all these scoring titles? Nigga, I love this shit. Why you still playing? Nigga, I love this shit. Or Kobe Bryant, like, why you out here shooting 5,000 shots? Nigga, I love this shit. When you sleep, nigga, I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm up, nigga, I'm falling asleep doing that, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
81.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. Everybody, this is my new thing too. Everybody gotta be who they are. Right? Mm-hmm. Everybody gotta be who they are. You know what I'm saying? If you a cheater, you gotta be a cheater. You know what I mean? If you loyal, be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's the reverse of love language. Like, just be who you are.
That make shit easy.
Yeah, just be who you are.
You know what you getting, like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know
if you gonna deal with somebody who's a savage, don't try to change the savage.
Understand that they is savage.
A savage.
Yeah.
Whether if it's a female or male, that's a savage.
So I want to ask if I gotta. It's not that I don't want to ask, but what's your relationship with Manny Brim? What's like? Cause I don't be seeing everyone moving around together, like niggas who move, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the relationship with Manny Brim?
I don't live out here no more.
Okay.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he came home, I'm not out. I'm not around. I'm not around as much as I used to be. It was a time where I didn't miss nothing. So you had to run into me because I ain't miss a shootout. I ain't miss a stabbing. I ain't miss a nigga getting beat up. I ain't miss a nigga getting robbed. I ain't miss nothing because I was always outside. Now I'm not outside as much anymore. I'm doing right now, I'm being an example for young people. And I'm like, this is what you're supposed to be doing when you get my age. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're supposed to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be low. You're supposed to be getting money. You're supposed to have it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Don't pop out until you get it figured out. Figure it out. Then you come outside or however you want to do it. But I never really run into him. If I run into him, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? If I run into him, it's all love. I knew him. That's Controversy older brother. You know what I'm saying? So like, I knew him before I knew Controversy. So like, he's the reason why I know Controversy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we all grew up on the same block. We all grew up on 29th Street. Like, so like, you know what I'm saying? That's my relationship with him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He like the total opposite of, you know, like he all over YouTube. Like he go, you know what I'm saying? He on 050 page. Like, you know what I'm saying? China Bread page. Like he you know what I'm saying? He like the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? And that he's still a representation of Long Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that y'all come from kind of the same, you know what I'm saying? I come from the same block and everything. It's just like y'all going two different approaches on, you know what I mean?
And it's crazy because I answered that before you even said it. Everybody gotta be who they are. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be
again.
he gotta be who he is. I gotta be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, anybody that I knew for over like 20 plus years, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who you are. You gonna be who you are. I'm gonna be who I am, and we gonna, you know what I mean? We gonna address each other like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he know I'm always be who I am. I know he gonna always be who he is. I knew him before anything, so like, you know what I mean? He's not no different from who he always been. You know what I'm saying? It's just different technology out now and shit like that.
Gotcha.
But me personally, like, I don't like to be in the cameras and shit like that. But I like how you present yourself and you present your content and shit. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I came to you. And I'll be spreading out, you know what I'm saying, pause to other people and shit, but you know what I'm saying? But like, I personally like your content because you got the freestyle going on.
Yeah.
And, you know
I appreciate you too. Cameron Shy was the same way. Cameron Shy, I'm the first person he ever spoke to. You know what I'm saying? He said he gonna branch out too. You know Cameron Shy, like, you know what I'm saying? The same way he came.
Yeah, we was in a few spots together. He's like the long money Johnny Nunez. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like that. Like, but everybody needs to have their identity, and niggas need to get behind, pause, everybody who is doing different shit. Like, not just the rappers, because the rappers need a team, right? Like, the rappers need a team. Niggas is struggling without a team. So you gotta have a cameraman. So you think it's nobody that do camera in Long Island? You know what I'm saying? You think nobody that does merch out here? It's nobody that fucking DJs out here? Like, start fucking with your people. You know what I'm saying? Start fucking with your people. Build the identity up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying niggas can't say Long Money Allen. I don't give a fuck who represents and says that and all that. I don't care. Like, it was made for everybody to represent it and to give the identity to, you know what I'm saying, the Allen and people, for people to give more respect to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was made for. It was made for that. It was made for everybody to have that identity, so niggas don't gotta reach out and be like, yo, I'm going over here, I'm going over there. Okay, now you got Long Money Allen. What's the excuse now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? All the people who are doing shit from out here, niggas need to put money back in their pocket. Keep that long money dollar circulating. Know what I mean? Keep the lights on at Trapland. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is a business. You know what I'm saying? Keep the lights on this. Invest in your neighborhood. That's the only thing everybody else got over us. Everybody else invest in their neighborhood. But out here, niggas go out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas gotta stop going out of bounds and just put the dollar back in long money, right? The '60s with Nipsey Hussle, right? When you say the '60s, you say Nipsey Hussle now, but Nipsey Hussle was just putting the money back into Crenshaw, right? Like he was just putting the money back into it. And it's a lot of niggas who came before him that was really about, you know what I'm saying, that culture. And he looked up to them people, you know what I'm saying? But he was a historian, you know what I'm saying? And he just was like, we gonna keep all of that in this right here. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody, like, that's what the connection to Nassau and Suffolk County, because it's different stigmas on Nassau and Suffolk too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
No more than it's different stigmas of like light skin and dark skin. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same shit, but it's like we all black. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I just want everybody to be on the same accord, because when everybody's on the same shit, that's what makes everything pop. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes everything pop. Even down to like how you say, a lot of people be like, yo, y'all long. One thing I hate, like, where my camera at?
Right here.
Right here. One thing I can't stand is when I talk to another Long Island nigga and he be like, yo, I heard about y'all Long Money niggas. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. It's like, nigga, you're from Long Money. Like, don't say you I heard about you long. No, you're from Long Money. Like, don't get this shit twisted and tangled. Like, this is what it is. Like, this is the culture. Long Money is just a culture. It's not a gang. It's not a group of niggas. It's the whole island. It's a culture. This is the culture we pushing. We pushing culture. Everything I do is art, bro. Like, this is my art. You know what I mean? When you heard me freestyle, that's my art. I sew all that shit together. All that shit makes sense. If you listen to it, all of it makes sense. It's like a whole, like, I'm putting all that shit together. It's all makes sense. If you really, you know what I mean? If you listen to it with a well-dressed ear, it's fucking all put together. You know what I'm saying? Just like with this. All of this shit is put together. All of this shit is strategically strategized, but it's all a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all strategically strategized, but it's a freestyle. It come to me because I live, I breathe, I shit, I eat this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do.
And look, before we get up out of here, right? I want to just do a little calm fit check. You can just go through the whole fit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about jewels, everything, head to toe. Go through the fit for me real fast. A little fit check for the people before we get up out of here.
Oh, basically everything I got on is me. I mean, this is a Long Money a biker vest. I got into this shit because of, like, you know, my Harley Davidson shit. So I said, let me start making vests, because niggas ain't doing vests. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you was asking earlier what we got. We got these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's
You
go through the whole joint.
You know you know they got the Hell's Angels chapter in Hempstead too.
Facts.
Like, I know where they shit
across
at.
the street from
I know where they shit at.
Yeah.
I'm a Long Money nigga for real. I know where they shit at. The gate open like the state prison.
Of course, next to the car wash.
Yeah, I know where they shit at.
That's how Batty confused. She don't even understand
Yeah,
certain
the Hell's
things.
Angels shit. When we
I
used
know
to,
niggas that, bro.
Well, you told me, I'm saying, I'm talking about some
stripper,
other shit.
when we used to wear the
I'm talking
Harley
about some-
Davidson shits, police came up to us and was like, yo, it's a police from around my way. His nickname is Sue. We got nicknames. Everybody got nicknames for the police around their way.
That's a fact. 103.
You know, we had a police. Niggas call a nigga Superman and shit. And he was like, yo, y'all gonna have a problem with that Harley Davidson shit, man. The Hell's Angels.
Yeah, them niggas don't play that shit in.
You know what
Cause
I'm
them niggas
saying?
is like this on they shit.
Yeah. but they got an identity and they got a culture, and that's why you would say they don't play. But we got to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
You see them bikers when they had the 80, I'm at the 90 niggas on indictment and nobody told?
Yeah.
And that's how that shit got thrown out because nobody told?
I seen that. I seen that. And
that shit got thrown out. Nobody, not one person told one thing. And that shit got thrown out.
I'm pretty sure they knew some judges and shit. They did complexion for connection. But
Yeah, the niggas is probably in their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
come on. Even smart guy came through, but yeah, let's get. I want to go through fit check, whole fit check.
These right
everything,
here,
Jules, everything.
These right here, I call these the long money Sasquatches right here. These is like for big steppers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sasquatch. I got Sasquatch and I got Yeti. See, Yeti is Bigfoot in the snow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was around a lot of snow in my time. So, like, sometime I'm Yeti. I'm the big, you know what I mean? I'm the big stepper. Sometimes I'm Yeti. And then other times I'm Sasquatch. Like, summertime I'm Sasquatch. The wintertime I'm Yeti, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a big stepper. It's Bigfoot in the snow. You know what I'm saying? You gonna remember my footprints.
Yeah,
You know
with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So, these right here, I call these the Sasquatches, though. The long money Sasquatches, that's these. The feets I got on, these some Air Force Ones, but like, these some Air Force Ones nobody don't got, of course, because that's what I do. Let me take my shoe off.
Yeah, show the details. Show the details.
These actually match the pants. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, look. You know what I'm saying? Like, these actually match the pants, so.
I said good clear bottom, too.
Yeah, good clear bottom.
Good
You know
details on the lace.
But
we got silver metal lace tips. Like,
yeah.
we gotta get into it. Let's get into it.
1885 on
yeah,
it.
let's get
I
into
would have had
it.
the 20. I got the 2088 joints like this too. So.
We got
You know what I'm
Nike.
saying?
We got Nike.
Yeah,
check
I got
up,
those too.
You know what I mean?
Look at the inside. Look at the
But-
inside.
Yeah.
This is details.
Yeah.
They say with love.
That's
With
fire.
With long money with
That's
love.
OG.
Let's get into
So-
the wrist too. Let's get to the over here. Let's get into the joints too.
I got a Cartier Van Cleef on.
Let's say Cartier, Van Cleef.
I
Good.
got a
good
Cartier
joint.
Van Cleef on.
He could have stepped
And-
harder if he wanted to.
I got the motherfucking. I did all rows because only reason, and this is not a Richard Mille. I'm not like super billionaire status. This is a Frank Mueller. But the reason why all of this shit is like that, all of this rose gold shit was just to match this. Because
shout out to
this was my rose gold joint, so that's why I did that. Really was just to match all of that. This the Mac Academy. You know what I mean?
Shout out Boulder
Tough.
Mac.
Shout out
Boulder
Boulder
Mac.
Mac.
Shouts out
Heavy
to
with
Boulder
it.
Mac. These hats, you gonna see these hats in Boulder Mac this summer at all the tournaments and shit like that. This right here is a long money vest. You know what I'm
Good
saying?
leather, look real strong, good.
Yeah,
Good
good
together
leather.
leather.
Good leather.
I'm seeing that.
Good leather. You know what I'm saying? Look, the detail. We got the pockets in the inside.
Yeah,
It's good silk
pocket
detail.
inside.
And then, you know,
Fire.
28,
this the back right here.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be patched in. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Get patched in with your identity, man. It's long money. Long money Allen.
And y'all see what the fuck going on, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do a fit check, big Trapland shit. Yo, we got an exclusive right here. This is one of the pillars of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Long Island shit. And yo, I appreciate you coming up here. You leaving with anything before we get up out of here?
I just want y'all to do y'all history and know where y'all come from. You know
Do your
what I'm
due
saying?
diligence.
Do your due diligence. Know where you come from. Come fuck with Trapland. You know what I'm saying? Get you a hat. You know what I'm saying? If you a stepper, you know what I'm saying? If you a stepper, go get you one of those. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to leave y'all niggas with is just like, you know what I'm saying? It's so many ways to get money out here. It's so many ways. It's so many ways to go get a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a deal from the bank. So, like, don't worry about this rap shit so much. Like, if you love it, go hard because you love it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just do this shit because you feel like it's the wave, or you feel like you gonna make some money and all this other shit. Like, if you love it, be creative. You know what I'm saying? Tap into your creative bag. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be sleepless nights and all of that, but it's all gonna pay off. You know what I'm saying? But and long money over everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and just like you said, just like that, Trapland TV, and we out. Boom. Yo, good shit.
That
bro.
was
I can't
fire.
forget.
Trapland, Trapland, ayy, Trapland, Trapland, ayy, Trapland, Trapland, ayy, Trapland, Trapland. She's like quicksand. If you wanna do, you gotta take a risk then. Got the guns like Afghanistan. Young nigga, I'm from Trapland. Yeah.